Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death for Above. Today, we're talking about some loot, man, but I also have a question for you guys. What do you think about the first week of Age of Triumph? And did you get to do Crota's End? Did you have fun? And are you enjoying the changes and everything going on in Destiny right now? And are you hyped for Destiny 2? So let's get the conversation flowing. I am streaming live on my Twitch channel, so if I'm responding to comments that you don't see or appear to come from nowhere, it's coming from Twitch chat. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description. But we're going to talk about some gear. We're going to talk about Age of Triumph. We're going to talk about Crota's End. We're going to talk about the raid. But I've got some loot. You can see a lot of it right here. I kind of want to just go over it. Have a fun loot video. Talk about things in the tower. I actually enjoy loot videos, silly as it is. But this one has a purpose. We're talking Age of Triumph and Crota's End type things with some loot thrown in for spice. So you can see a couple of the items that I've already acquired. Let's get another one on right there. Get that one on there. So these are the gear that I got from Crota's End on my warlock. I've got all the guns to show you guys in just a minute. But as far as armor goes, I got the helmet. I was kind of surprised I got the helmet. So that's pretty cool. I can't decide if I want to put the ornament on this one or save the ornaments for my Titan for either Vault of Glass gear or something else. So we'll see how we decide on that. I will note you only get one ornament for each challenge mode, and you only get one ornament per account for your first clear of the weekly featured raid. So that's 3 for the first time through, and only 2 for the other 2 for your other 2 characters. So I was sitting here staring at my ornaments, being like, I didn't use one. Why do I only have 2? But you only get the first one for the first clear. You get 1 for each challenge mode for each character, but 1 per account for a clear. So that's fine. But I don't really know if I'm going to put it on my warlock, save those for later. I do like the Crota's End gear look, just because it looks crazy, but I just can't justify it because I want my Titan's my main, and like these boots. The boots, like, okay, it's cool. I'm a rhino, and I have lights on my rhino boots, but those boots were really useful. So far, both times I was the one that got to kill Crota. Last night I killed him we did a 2-sword with the Weapons of Light bubble. First guy got him down, I think below half health, and so I just came in there and just absolutely destroyed him. And I actually had these boots from the night before. We got all the way up to Crota, but couldn't clear Crota that night, and then we cleared him last night. So the boots with the temporary increase to agility while carrying the sword is really, really nice. And then the melee kill boost is nice for the pit. So it's pretty good, especially with the rocket launcher ammo. So I like those boots. I'm going to hold on to those. Also got the helmet. The helmet's talents are pretty good too. Moment of power, again, a temporary increase to weapon damage while Oversoul's gauge is active. That's useful, and it has infusion. So you can't doubt that. And the increased super energy from minions of darkness. So they're good gear for doing the raids, doing Crota's End. If I do it again in a couple weeks or next week, I think that gear is going to be useful. So I like that. I like raid gear being useful in the raid. So it's a fun time for me, and I enjoy it. So, but enough of the armor. I think for my Titan, I got the chest piece and the gauntlet. So between the 2 characters that I ran through, I've got everything. Well, my Titan got the Mark II. So pretty good. But the only legendary weapons I got were the Hunger of Crota, the Fang of Ir Yût, and the Oversoul Edict. I got more exotics than I got legendaries. Surprisingly, I didn't get the Swordbreaker, I didn't get the Fusion Rifle, I didn't get the Hand Cannon, and I didn't get the Auto Rifle legendary versions, which game was being a little stingy. I'm wondering if you don't do challenge, if you're more likely to get those other guns, because we always did the challenge for the Deathsinger and Crota. So I don't know, we'll test that out at some point, maybe not this week, because 3 nights of raiding, that's a lot for me in a week. But get on to the guns, Death. Okay, so Hunger of Crota, you've seen it. I think this one's interesting because it has tracking and cluster bombs, along with javelin or heavy payload, whichever you prefer. Interesting rocket. I don't know how much I'll be using it. I don't think I'll delete it yet, but once I run out of vault space, it might not make the cut. No specials, all primaries. So the first one you see is the Necrochasm. I did get the husk. I did complete the quest. I did kill Crota. Did kill Omnigul and the Necrochasm. I've been having a lot of fun with this in PvP and PvE. Gets a little confusing in PvE, especially if you're running like the lamps with Crota. with this, you're killing things. Things are exploding all around you. You don't know if it's your explosion or not, so you gotta be real careful with this gun. You could get dead and not know it, but it's a lot of fun. It's very stable. That Zen moment is killer on this gun. So PvP is a lot of fun with that Necrochasm. So I've been using it a lot. Joey says he's saving his ornaments for the Vogue gear. Got to make his hunter look good. She deserves it. I'm definitely going to save them until next week. I don't know what I'll use it on. The Vogue gear for my Titan. I don't know. I love the Vogue gear on my Titan, so we'll see. Vault of Glass Titan gear could be really, really nice. But like I said, I got the legendary weapons, the Oversoul Edict and the Fang of Ir Yût. I was using the Fang during the Crota fight because I like to use G-Horn as my heavy, and a shotgun if I'm running sword. If I'm not running sword, I'll run a sniper. But with Fang as my primary, I got that third eye, I got spray and play, I got perfect balance, and I got the hive disruptor. So that was a pretty good primary for the Crota fight, for taking the Oversoul out when I needed to, and killing enemies a little bit easier. So I actually used that. Oversoul Edict is interesting. I like it a little bit. I don't know if I'll keep this one totally forever, but I got the Fang. So those are interesting guns, but here's the ones you care about. I did 2 challenge modes. I used my Knuckles of AO. Well, I did 2 raids, 4 challenge modes, 1 Knuckle of AO. I got all four exotics with 2 raids. So it's definitely smart loot. It definitely knows when you got one and it won't give it to you again until you got all of them. So I got all 4 of the primaries. I have 2 arcs, a solar and a void. Oversoul Edict and the Fang we've already talked about. These are just the arc versions. Abyss Defiant was the one I was most excited about because it's solar burn, it's got the hive disruptor, and it's got the wizard confusion. So that's going to be really, really nice later on. And then we've got the Word of Crota, which I just got last night and I haven't leveled up yet. But looks interesting. Rapidly landed 3 precision hits, returns 1 round to the mag. Phantom Gift, that's okay. Zen Moment, Hammer Forge, it's got Hive Disruptor. I just am happy I have a Void and a Solar Primary now. So those are 2 guns that I'm really happy I got just because of what they allow me to do now, and things like the Nightfall when it's Rainbow Burn or anything else like that. So what did you guys get? What are you excited about? How are you feeling about Age of Triumph? And are you more excited for Vault of Glass coming this week? Or just have fun with Crota's Inn? I'm wondering if Vault of Glass is going to be a lot harder to do than Crota's Inn. We'll see. I'm thinking it won't be. I'm thinking it'll be about the same. But let me know what you think. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Death from Above. I'll see you later. See you, bye.